Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. Let's take a journey in my entrepreneurial lifestyle. And one pillar to success is reading books. A lot of successful people are so rich, wealthy. They have a library in their home somewhere. They read a lot of books. And if you want to find the key to success, is in a book. You read, you apply, and you take action, and you get result. That's what I want to talk about today. Tony Robbins said that in this book, what we have here is a classic downward spiral. Failure breeds failure. People who are unhappy and who live a broken life have often been without the result they desire for so long that they no longer believe they can produce the result that they want. They do little or nothing to tap their potential and begin to try to find out how they can get their life to where they are going as little as possible. From such action, what we resolve do they achieve? Of course, they are miserable results that break down their belief even more, if that is possible. In this book, The Birth of Excellence and Belief, there's a diagram talking about your belief, your attitude, potential, action, and result. And Tony Robbins said that the first step is your belief. What do you believe in? You believe you're going to tap into your potential. They're going to tap into your taking action, and action create result. J. William Marriott said, "A good temper does not grow without ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the tree." Let's look at this from another direction. They say you begin with great expectation, more than expectation. You believe with every fiber of your being that you will succeed, starting with a direction, clear communication of what you know to be true. How much of your potential will you use? Probably a good deal. What kind of action are you going to take with this time? Are you going to drag yourself out and take a half-hearted shot at it? Of course not. You're excited. You are energized. You have great expectation of success. You are going to go great guns. If you put out that short of effort, that short of result will be generated. Chances are they will be pretty good. And what does that do to your belief in your ability to produce great results in the future? It is the opposite of the virus cycle. In this case, success feed on success and generate more success. Success feed on success and generate more success. And each success create more belief and momentum to succeed on even higher scale. Do resourceful people screw up? Sure they do. Do affirmative belief generate result every time? Of course not. If everyone tell you he's got a magic formula to generate perpetual flawless success, you best grab your wallet and start walking in opposite direction. But history has shown time and again that if people maintain the belief system that empower them, they will keep coming back with enough action and enough resourcefulness to succeed eventually. Abraham Lincoln lost some important election, but he continued to believe in his ability to succeed in the long term. He allowed himself to be empowered by success. He refused to be cowed by his failures. His belief system was geared toward excellence, and he finally achieved it. When he did, he changed the history of this country. Sometimes it's not necessary to have a tremendous belief or attitude about something in order to succeed. Sometimes people produce outstanding results simply because they don't know something is difficult or impossible. Sometimes just not having a limited belief is enough. For example, there is a story of a young man who fell asleep during a math class. He woke up as the bell rang, looked up at the blackboard, and copied the two problems that were there. He assumed they were the homework for the night. He went home, labor all day and all night. He could not figure out either one, but he kept trying for the rest of the week. Finally, he got the answer to one of and brought it to class. The teacher was absolutely stunned. It turned out the problem he solved was supposedly unsolvable. If the student had known that, he probably would not have solved it. But since he did not tell himself it could be done, in fact, quite the opposite, he thought he had to solve it, and he was able to find a way to do it. Another way to change your belief is to have an experience that disprove it. That is another reason why we do the fire walk. I do not care if people can walk on fire, but I care that people can do something they thought was impossible. If you can do one thing you thought was utterly impossible, it causes you to rethink your belief. Life is both subtler and more complex than some of us like to believe. So, if you haven't done so already, review your belief and decide which one you might change now and what would change those beliefs to. The next question is the figure below and concave or convex. It is a silly question. The answer is it depends on how you are looking at it. Your reality is the reality you create. If you are positive, internal representation or belief because that what you have created, if you have negative one, you have created them. Two, there are any number of beliefs that foster excellence, but I've picked up several that strike me as particularly important. I'll call them The 7 Lies of Success, Chapter 5, page 69. John Moulton said, "The mind, it is own place. In it itself can make a haven of L or L of haven." Let that sink in for a minute. It reaches for individual. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue. The world we live in is the world we choose to live in. Whether consciously or unconsciously, if we choose the bliss, that is what we get. If we choose misery, we get that too. As we learned in the last chapter, belief is the foundation of excellence, or belief a specific, consistent, organizational approach to perception. They are the fundamental choices we make about how to perceive our life and thus how to live them. They are how we turn on or turn off our brain. So the first step toward excellence is to find the belief that guides us towards the outcome we want. The path to success consists of knowing your outcome. taking action and knowing what result you are getting and having the flexibility to change until you are successful. The same is true of belief. You have to find the belief that supports your outcome.